I trusted her for 10 years, 10 years of loyalty, love, and sacrifice. But all it took was one night, one message, and one terrible mistake to destroy everything. And what I did after that? Let's just say she never saw it coming. My name is Daniel Carter. I'm 34 years old, and until last year, I truly believed I had the perfect life. I had a steady career in real estate, a beautiful home in the suburbs, and a wife, Emily, who I believed was my soulmate. She was 32, a successful marketing executive, confident, charming, and the kind of woman everyone admired. We had been married for 10 years. We didn't have children yet, but we were making plans, or at least I thought we were. It all began with little changes: late nights at work, constant texting, smiling at her phone like someone else had become the center of her world. At first, I ignored it. I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? Then one night, everything fell apart. Emily came home drunk, something she almost never did. She stumbled through the front door, barely able to stay on her feet. I helped her into bed, took off her shoes, and covered her with a blanket. Then her phone buzzed. I wasn't planning to check it. I swear I wasn't. But something deep inside me refused to let me walk away. One message. That's all it took. Last night was incredible. I can't stop thinking about you. My heart sank. My hands trembled as I unlocked her phone. What I found wasn't one mistake. It was months of lies, months of hotel bookings, photos, conversations, and secret messages, all with one man. His name was Ryan, my friend, not just someone I knew, but someone who had sat at my dinner table, laughed beside me, shared drinks with me, and been welcomed into my home. I didn't confront her that night. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I smiled, because in that moment, something inside me changed forever. Over the following weeks, I became the perfect husband: calm, loving, attentive. Emily noticed the difference and believed I was trying to save our marriage. She had no idea I was quietly preparing to end it. I began collecting evidence: screenshots, bank statements, hotel receipts. I even hired a private investigator to document every meeting they had. I wanted everything: every lie, every betrayal, every piece of proof. Then I made my move. Emily had been encouraging me to invest in a business with her. It was a marketing agency she claimed would secure our future together. I agreed. I played my part perfectly. We completed everything legally. But I made sure one detail in the contracts worked in my favor: control. What Emily didn't realize was that I had been tracking every dollar she secretly spent on Ryan, every so-called business trip, every fake meeting. I knew exactly where she had really been. Finally, the day arrived. I invited Emily, Ryan, and a few close friends over for a small dinner gathering. Emily believed it was nothing more than a casual evening with friends. She even kissed me before everyone arrived. That kiss meant absolutely nothing to me anymore. Dinner went smoothly, people laughed, they drank, they talked. Ryan sat directly across from me, pretending nothing had happened, pretending he hadn't been sleeping with my wife for months. Then I stood up. "I have something I'd like to share," I said as I raised my glass. Everyone turned toward me. Emily smiled, convinced I was about to make a romantic speech. Instead, I switched on the television behind me. Then I pressed play. The room fell completely silent. Messages, photos, videos, hotel check-ins. One by one, every piece of evidence appeared on the screen. The color disappeared from Emily's face. Ryan sat frozen. Not a single person spoke. "You destroyed 10 years of my life," I said calmly as I looked directly at Emily. "So I thought it was only fair to return the favor." Emily burst into tears, begging me to stop. Ryan tried to leave, but my friend stood in front of the door. "I'm not finished yet," I said. Then I handed Emily a folder. Inside were the divorce papers. "You'll sign these," I continued, "and you'll also be responsible for half of the legal penalties for violating our business agreement." She looked at me in complete shock. "You used company money to support your affair," I said quietly. "That's fraud." Ryan lost his job within a week. I had already sent the evidence to his employer. Emily signed every document that night. She didn't have another choice. In the end, I walked away with the house, the savings, and most importantly, my dignity. And Emily, she lost her husband, her reputation, her career, and the man she believed was worth risking everything for. 10 years of marriage disappeared in an instant, but my revenge? It wasn't revenge at all. It was simply the truth, revealed at exactly the right moment. Before you go, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support truly helps me continue creating more powerful, emotional, and real-life stories like this one. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And let me know in the comments, what would you have done if you were in this situation? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.